So David reached out, decided to clear the air, said, let's have a talk. Can you stay up late? We just need to really talk things out. This is only after his cousin told him, listen, I'm not backing you up. I sold you out. After his cousin told her that David sent her a text message saying, can you please cover for me? So this is just trying to cover himself and make himself look better doing some damage control. This puts me in a very bad position because I find myself having to be on the side of Michelle, and she is not good either. But the fact is you're the one doing the really bad things now. She was mean, if you could say. You should have left the marriage. Instead, you decided to step out on the marriage.
I don't know. And I feel bad because I'm spiraling, so I feel like I'm reaching for things, and I hate doing that. But it's not like a super far reach.
Okay.
My tiny suspicion is that it could be Madison.
Your tiny suspicion is probably correct. The thing they got going on is they got some coincidences here. For one, they're working out in the gym pretty regularly together. Now, that in and of itself isn't saying anything. There's a gym in the building. They go work out in the gym together. But the fact that it lines up all the time is interesting. The other thing we'll see, doing a little investigative work, is how some of their times seem to line up when they're going out and coming back in. He stays out late, she stays out late. Neither one of them are spending a whole lot of time with their wife or their husband, so that definitely raises some red flags. So her tiny little thought there is just her not wanting to believe that it's someone that you're starting to consider a friend.
The text message that was sent to you was supposed to be sent to another girl.
Shocker! I'm shocked!
And at that point, when I sent it, I knew.
Now, listen to what he says. Now, listen to what not just what he says, but listen to how he says it and his speech patterns, how they start to change.
Deleted her contact. Her name's Tiffany. We had been talking
Rapid fire. Rapid
probably
fire.
for about a week or so. And she had asked me what I was doing.
Overshare.
And I told her I was out.
Overshare.
Asked her what she was doing. She sent a picture. I'm being...
Rapid fire overshare. As soon as he says what happened, there was this girl, Tiffany, and then she sent me a text message. We were out, but I deleted her contact, and this is what happened, and then that's how it went down. His speech starts to speed up. He is oversharing details that were not even done because he's thinking if I overshare and say then she's not going to ask me any more questions. This is grade A BS. This is what it is. This is him trying to cover something that's really there. This is I'm going to tell you a bunch of stuff and hope that you don't uncover the real truth. In reality, there probably is no Tiffany. Do we know that it's Madison yet? No. But at the very least, even if it wasn't Madison, it's not some girl named Tiffany. But if it was some random girl that she doesn't know, there would be no reason to make up this lie, which makes everyone think, or I would assume makes everyone think that it's probably going to be Madison.
It was a lie? Yeah.
No.
No! You cannot say it was one lie when you've lied about it multiple times. It was multiple lies. This is the reframing of what's really going on here.
The big lie, a same lie to my face multiple times to Pastor Cal. It's so disrespectful.
True.
I know that.
I've been nothing but honest. Why couldn't you be honest with me?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to come out and say that I was getting hurt and rejection hurt.
And there it is. He starts to reframe. It's your fault. It's only your fault. The guy who is being a piece of garbage right now, who, by the way, had in the beginning was playing the nice guy role pretty well. But now it's the truth of the matter is he couldn't even stay faithful in his marriage for 2 months. Now, if you have someone that you're not vibing with in your marriage, and I get it, this is married at first sight, it's a different situation, but if it's not working out, then leave. You don't have to stay to the end of the show. It wouldn't be the first time someone left before. Leave, say, look, she ain't the right for me, she ain't in this marriage, I want a divorce now. Do it. You don't get to step out on your marriage when you're still in that said marriage. You don't get to cheat. That is not something you get to do. People do it, and they're pieces of human debris.
I'm just letting you know how I truly feel. I don't feel like this is a marriage. I feel like you don't even want to be married to me before this point. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. You don't win this argument,
I'm not trying to turn it. This is no excuse for what I did.
I'm not trying to turn it. There's no excuse for what I did, but this is how I'm going to push it all on you.
I'm owning up to that. I up.
You are not owning up to it. The worst thing you can say is I'm owning up to it after you just got pushed in a damn corner because there was nowhere else to go. Your cousin sold you out, told the truth, was actually a decent person, said, look, I'm not going to do that for you, and she discovered the truth. You were found out. You had no more lies to tell. You could not dig your hole any deeper. So you are not owning up. You're just doing what had to be done because you could ride with the lie, but you see the writing on the wall that it only makes you look worse. So now it's damage control. It's not, I want to come clean. It's It's simply damage control. That's it. Communication in marriage is huge. And when you're lying this much from the get-go and you're already cheating, it wouldn't have lasted. If she was the nicest person in the world, it was not going to last.
Or that I think that you don't want to be married with me, and I'm pretty sure I know the decision in 2 weeks.
All of this is fluff and BS. He's pretty sure he knows the decision in 2 weeks, and I know where you stand in all this, so that's one reason why I cheated. It doesn't matter. All the stuff, all the excuses you're throwing at the wall, trying to divert attention from the fact that now you have done everything 10 times worse than she did. I don't care that she didn't give you a chance. She was wrong for that, and she's never going to be in a happy relationship either unless she changes some things. But right now, you're the one that is the problem. You're the one that is causing all of these issues in your marriage. So trying to push it back and saying, I know what your decision is, then leave right now. Do it. Why don't you? Because you're a coward. You are a coward, David.
Second came out of your mouth.
Why not say something?
He's trying to talk about the timeline, like, why did it take this long to talk about it? You took several days. So he's, again, divert.
I did say something. That's in the car. I was like, what?
And
Your cousin?
And then you acted like everything was fine, and we continued to have a conversation.
Dude, have you ever met a woman? Have you ever been in a real relationship? They will hold on to it and wait till the right time. I'm not even saying that's a manipulation tactic. I'm saying you were going to a family event and she wasn't going to just blow it up right then and there and just have it happen. She was going to hold off until a better time. So you acting like, why didn't you just talk to me about it there? My man, you are clearly not ready to be in a relationship ever. And by the way, me saying you are a piece of garbage and a coward, guess what? Been there, been that liar, recovering addict here, done all the crappy things. There is redemption, but you have to want it. You have to make the changes. And right now, he's showing that he doesn't want to make any changes. He's happy with his single life. He's happy with doing everything the way he's done. He's happy with jumping on Tinder, having hookups, and never having a substantial relationship ever. So you have this one right here, and yeah, you're going to get over it pretty quickly because, let's face it, she never gave you a chance any damn way. But what happens to the next one that's actually a good one, that actually cares about you, that actually rides for you, and you mess it up because you're on Tinder messing with other girls? What's going to happen there? You're going to lose it, you're going to lose a good one, and you're going to have regret for the rest of your life because you're not going to find that good one again. So I suggest you do some serious self-reflection.
I owe apology to you guys as well.
Do you?
Because I did lie to y'all.
Oh.
So,
did you?
I was not getting the
what?
The attention in my marriage.
What the hell? He has apologized about 5 times in this damn show. About 5 or 6 times he's done his whole apology tour, and every time it's, I'm sorry, I've messed up, but this is why I'm going to justify my actions. That is not an apology. That's a non-apology apology. This is you trying to explain it away and not really apologize, but put it off on the next person. That is you not taking accountability. And until you learn to do that, things are going to stay the same.
I feel like he's putting the blame on me for this, and I didn't do anything.
Blame her? I don't genuinely blame her. Look, but I've never even got a, how's your day going? Did you have a good day at work?
This is what see, every time. And I will give it to Alan. I will give it to Alan trying to be pragmatic, trying to jump in there and be like, do you blame her? Do you really feel this way? She's saying this. He's trying to get to the bottom of it. And he's just like, nope, this is her fault. But I'm sorry, though. That's basically where he's at. But it gets more interesting as this dinner goes on.
There's a lot to pull apart. You know, I think we have always...
Pay attention.
Alan, I would just say...
Defensive immediately. He brings Madison into it, and David gets defensive immediately.
Yeah, like, I'm just, like, not about all of this.
What are you not about?
Like, I'd rather just, like...
Yeah, sorry to throw you guys into
No,
this.
no. Like,
You're not about it.
I will leave it at that.
Sorry.
He suspects something. He is not. She's not about it. Madison wasn't even involved in this whole thing. Didn't have anything to do with her. Alan just simply said, or was trying to talk through it a little bit, like give his opinion, like they do at these dinners. And then Madison jumps in and says, yeah, I'm not about this. And then she ends up storming off. Has anyone ever seen anything more suspicious other than David getting defensive as soon as Alan talks or jumps in it, who is with Madison, or when Madison tries to shut it down as Alan goes on talking about David? No, clearly they're the ones, at least at this point it would seem, that are going to do the swap and be the ones that are going to be happily ever after, right? If this relationship begins on this whole cheating thing, you think they're going to live happily ever after? No. One of them's going to cheat on the other one, and it's going to continue the cycle.